Hi, I'm Dorothy Neufeld, and here today with me at the Extraordinary Futures Conference is Robert Delamar, CEO of First Responder Technologies. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Dorothy.
So I wanted to first start off by talking about your security technology. How does it operate?
So we are using commercial Wi-Fi meshed on the perimeter of real estate premises, essentially at the border of a soft target like a school, a theater, or some other place that is susceptible to a mass shooting or terrorist event. And the commercial Wi-Fi is used to detect concealed weapons.
Interesting. And why did you want to start this company?
Thank you for your question. The founder of the company is a former RCMP officer, and he has been working in the public safety arena his entire career. And he had a heart for trying to find a way to capture what they call the magic 10 or 15 seconds in the context of a crisis situation. And the idea was if you could provide a first responder with better information and analytics before they run into a threatening situation, the end result can save lives.
Interesting. And this is how it incorporates Wi-Fi technology?
That's right. So the product came after the company was founded. The company was founded originally as a platform to commercialize new technologies to assist first responders in their duties. The Wi-Fi technology was licensed from a university in the United States called Rutgers University, and the founder learned about their Wi-Fi innovation, and it was from there that he licensed into the company this innovation, this Wi-Fi innovation. And so we are working on a number of technologies. The Wi-Fi technology is our core technology right now.
Interesting. And what are you finding are some of the most common threats to security?
Well, unfortunately, one only needs to open up your newspaper in the morning or turn on the TV, and you're sort of bombarded with these horrific scenes of mass shooting events in the United States or terrorist attacks in places like France. And so the thing that allows me to wake up in the morning and kind of, those aren't pleasant headlines to read, but I know I can do something about it by going to work, working with my team to develop this technology. It gives us an opportunity to save lives, and that means that you can make a difference in the world. And so that's something that gives me some sort of personal motivation.
So you have also founded a number of startups and have worked in Silicon Valley. How has that experience brought you to where you are now?
Yeah, there's no such thing as wasted experience. Definitely what I learned in Silicon Valley informs what I do now. I'm from Vancouver originally. I grew up in the Fraser Valley. And if I may just divert for a moment, I dropped out of law school in 2001 because there was an opportunity to work in Silicon Valley, and it was the first tech boom, and it was a chance to kind of see the world as it was being created down there at that time. What I learned was that with new technology development, you can actually change the world in a positive way. And so I was really influenced and inspired by that experience. And so after I was admitted or called to the bar here in British Columbia, I immediately went back into the startup world because of that original experience that I had. So it really informs everything that I do. I learned things like the agile software development methodology down there. We scrum in this company every single day. It's super important to do that because communication between silos is critical. You have more transparency, more information makes for better products. And then really the ethos of Silicon Valley, which is go as hard as you can, try to build amazing things that change the world. That was something that really influenced me as a Canadian, because Canadians tend to be a little bit more, how should we say, deferential, a little slower. And Silicon Valley is definitely neither of those things.
Interesting. And what would you say are some of the challenges that you're facing right now?
Well, as a company, it's always moving technology from the lab to a commercial phase. So we're very much an early stage company still. The core technology developed at Rutgers won an IEEE peer-reviewed best paper. So in the lab, there's clear that there's some kind of innovation using Wi-Fi signals to detect dangerous objects. The question is, can you build a platform and then a company around it to support prototyping and then later the initial market entry? Because there's so many phases that you can fail in the development of early stage companies. There's something called the startup curve. I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's something called the trough of despair. So you get really, really excited at the beginning phase. You launch your product, and then it's like the reality. Okay, the market may be slow to kick in. And so it's that process of just trying to manage that risk all the way along, which is kind of the core of what we do.
Interesting. And moving into the end of 2019, what are plans for First Responder?
So First Responder is very much in this phase where we're getting out of the lab absolutely into the marketplace. And so you'll see a lot of activity around that transfer in the coming months.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thanks so much.
My pleasure.
You can leave it here for now.
Thank you.
Once again, I'm Dorothy Neufeld with the Investing News Network.